So today I'm going to share a 3-part system for booking clients on Instagram, especially if you're an event planner or wedding planner. And trust me, this one is so simple, you're going to wonder how you missed it. I'm Jody Ann Breaux, a digital marketing expert, and I work with service-based business owners, especially wedding planners. If you're struggling to get leads and inquiries, stop struggling on your own. Just reach out to me and let's see how I can help. So I'm just going to dive right into my process and share the tips that's been working for me and for my clients and how you can replicate that in your business. And by the way, I'm going to share a link to a free Instagram course that I have that you can sign up for that goes a little bit more detail in a step-by-step way. And you want to watch that, take notes, and ask questions. It's a free course in a free group, and believe me, you won't be disappointed. So the first tip, my first thing I find people usually need to update and fix on Instagram when they're not booking client is their profile. So your profile is an opportunity for people to learn more about you. Now, here's the thing. Often when people get to your profile, it wasn't the first thing that got them there, right? It is just something they see after. Often when they find you, it's because of a post you've made, a story you've posted, right? Some kind of piece of content pulls them there. But from the content, they will then look at your profile, and this is to just look and ensure that you're credible, that you're reputable, right? So when it comes to your profile, you want to ensure you're doing a really good job of convincing someone of that. So here are the things that needs to be clear. It needs to be clear who you are, what you do, who you are, who you serve, right? If those things are not clear, then now someone's kind of confused. So is someone I should follow, right? Her post seems to be about wedding, right? You never want to have people in that confusion, because when they are, they won't hit that follow button, and you want them to hit that follow button, or you want them to send you a DM, or you want them to drop a comment, right? Something that helps them to connect to you. So here's the thing you want to do. Look at your profile. Look at your profile name, look at your profile description, and how you can rewrite that. If your bio isn't telling people who you work with and how you can help them, I want you to rewrite it. I don't want your bio to just be another history lesson of how many years you've been in business and that you're in North Carolina, right? Use that space to really tell someone who you work with, right? I am a California-based wedding planner, and I work with couples with budgets over $100K. We design luxury experiences for clients who want to stand out from the normal LA type wedding or something like that, right? But be specific. That way, when someone reads it, they're like, oh my, yeah, this is me. This is the planner for me, right? That's what you want. The other thing you want to do with your profile is that you need to include links to your website, links to where you want people to take action. I'll see people on there and I'll read their stuff and I'll be like, oh, this is great. But there's no links to anything, right? Now, all I want to do is I want to click a link and go learn more about them, and they're not giving me an opportunity to do that. So make sure that your website is linked, or that you're linked to some kind of Instagram short link program where people can see multiple links when they click through. This is especially important if you're often sharing links about different things. So maybe the link will be, view our packages, and another link will be go to our gallery, right? And you can break it out, but whatever it is, ensure that there's an opportunity to link out. The other thing you want to have tagged is your location. Instagram gives you the opportunity to actually tag your location in your profile. Go to your settings area, find this thing, and put in your location. It's very important when you're trying to target local clients, because when clients search a keyword, so let's say I search a keyword, California wedding planner, and you have it in your bio or in your name area, you're going to come up in the search. But if you have your location linked and that location is closer to whatever city I am in California, you're more likely to go higher because we're closer. So please link your location, right? Because this works together with your keywords. Now, if you're not targeting local couples, that's different. But if you are, definitely link your location. Now, I wouldn't even touch on hashtags because they're not that important in your bio. Well, not that. I don't think they're important in your bio, right? They're more important on your post. And even Instagram has said you don't need to put like all 30 hashtags. So we're going to address that in the next step. The next thing you want to have is a really nice photo. Give people an opportunity to see who you are, right? Sometimes I see people and they put their logo in their profile picture, or they put, some kind of company branding, or just like pictures of flowers. Now, if you're a wedding planner, great, thank you very much for this. But here's the thing it does. When people are searching and you show up in a search result amongst a bunch of other profiles, one of the best ways to stand out is to have an image that stands out. And a logo doesn't do that. So think about that when you're updating your profile. Now, number 2 is the biggest piece, your content, because this is the piece that a lot of people use to find you first and foremost, and it's also the piece that will help them to make a decision about you, or if they want to investigate more. So your content on Instagram needs to be top notch. Now, if you're going to invest time in social media, if you're going to do it well, right? Don't spend a ton of time marketing in social media and then realize, you know what? I've been doing Instagram and I'm not getting any leads. But when I take a look at your content is subpar. Here's the thing though. If you're following brands and you're impressed by their content, think about how you can emulate that. Now, notice I said emulate, not copy, right? So look at that. If it's impressive to you, you can use that same energy, that same type of content to be impressive to a potential client. What I don't get is people who are following accounts with a really amazing content, and then they show me their Instagram accounts and it's like pictures of wedding rings and flowers and a prayer with some doves. And I'm like, what is this? Who exactly are you trying to sell? And why are you following these accounts and saying they're amazing? Why aren't you also pushing out amazing content? Now, maybe it just be that you don't have amazing content, in which case, go and watch my video on how to actually build your portfolio so you can get some amazing content. But if you do have the content sitting on it, you got to use it. As wedding planners and event planners, you guys have so much content at your fingertips. You get all these event photos from the photographers, edited, beautiful, ready to go. You don't have to do anything except post them, maybe use them to create a video or reel, whatever it is. Use that content. So here's the thing in Instagram when you're trying to reach people. So having the amazing, really beautiful photos is great. And I've had clients say, well, Jody, I got those photos. I got those images and I posted them and I'm not booking clients. Now, here's what you might be doing wrong. When you're posting on Instagram trying to get clients, I find people will post and they make an assumption that everyone they meet, everyone that read their post is in the exact same space. But you and I know that's not true and that's not possible, right? There are clients who are going to be in different spaces and different times in their planning process, and your content needs to be addressing that. So any given time, there are 4 places a client could be, and I'm going to outline them for you. Please take notes here because this is the important piece that's often missing. So the first spot that you might find someone is where they've gotten engaged, they need to start wedding planning, but they have no idea, clueless about what to do, right? They're completely clueless. They're looking around, they don't even know if they should hire a wedding planner. They've not even thought that far ahead. So when you post a post that says hire a wedding planner today, and someone in that position see that, it goes right over their head. Because you know why? They haven't even thought about a wedding planner yet because they're just trying to figure out, crap, I'm engaged. We want to get married in 8 months. Do I have enough time to plan this? Where are we going to host it? We need a venue. Oh my God, do we need a photographer? How do we get all these things done together? Does my family help me, right? Those are the questions going through their mind. What's not going through their mind is, oh, I should hire a wedding planner. Some might, but I promise you they're not the majority. So here's what you need to do. When you find them in that phase, your content needs to be providing more tips and guidance. Just got engaged? Here are some of the top 5 venues in your city with the best views. Here are some of the most beautiful waterfront venues in your city. Here are some venues under 5,000 in this city, right? They want more information. Here's how you can choose the best photographer, even if you haven't set a wedding date yet, right? Those are the kind of things they want to see at that point. Those are the things that would attract them. So make sure you're providing that type of content. Now you get the second step of clients. So the second step of clients, they started now, right? Because they're like, oh yeah, okay, I know, I got this. Let me just jump right in and start doing it. And they've started the planning process. They're ready to do everything, right? They're like, we got this, we're going to do it. I just need some inspiration. I'm looking around for ideas, right? They're in the ideas phase. Those people, they want to see inspiration. They want to see what's possible, right? So this is where you win them over with your inspiration, with your past wedding content, videos, your reels. Show them the beauty stuff. Allow them to dream through your content. These are the people you target with inspiration, right? Then you have number 3. So number 3 are the people who they're like at the point where just like, oh crap, this wedding planning thing is a lot of work. I might need some help. What do I do? Who do I need to hire? Shit, it's not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, right? They're at the phase where you now need to start posting what I like to call challenging content, right? Start showing them what's kind of possible when you go it alone without bringing in some kind of expert. And these are the kind of contents where you look at, show them how you saved a client money, or how you're able to book a client on a certain venue that never allows people to book unless they're like 5 years out from their wedding date, right? Show them that kind of stuff. This is where you want to spotlight how you help, because they're at the point where they're now realizing they can't do this. And you need to show yourself as a solution and how you've fixed things for your clients. So you need that type of content. Now, do you see why I say 4 phases, right? Because now we're at 3. And do you see how when you're posting this right here, how to number 1, that would not even register? Right. Now, number 4. Number 4 is the type of client who has now realized they can't do it. They've started looking around because they realize they need help. So now they're looking for a wedding planner. Now they're looking for the photographer. They're looking for a caterer. And what you want to do now is to help them make that decision. This is where you give them the prompts. Reach out to me if you want to book this. Reach out to me if you want to do this. Here's our booking schedule. Here's our calendar date. We're now taking on 10 clients. This is where you focus on the conversion, right? So those are the 4 stages that you can find your clients in. Those are the 4 stages that you need to be creating content for. What I recommend to my clients when you're creating content, let's say you do 4 posts a week, do 1 post that fill each of those stages and let it go, right? But at any given time, if someone happens upon your post, they should be able to relate to it. They shouldn't come and all they're seeing is inspiration, right? Because then all they might say, okay, well, I'm just looking for inspiration and ideas, and then they're back out the door, right? You want more than that. You want to inspire them. You want to give them tips. You want to make them realize they need to hire you because you can assist. And then you want to let them know how to contact you, how to hire you, how to do all of that, right? Let me know if this makes sense. If it doesn't, drop some comments below. Let's all learn together. So number 3 is actually your call to action. And often this will happen in your caption or on your stories. So one of the things I had to list this as 3 because I find people sometimes forget to do it, right? You make assumptions that a client will just reach out to you. They'll reach out to you because they need your services. They'll reach out because they know that you're taking on clients, right? We make assumptions. Here's the thing. When you're scrolling on social media, it is known, all the research, all the things have shown is that people scroll through social media very mindlessly, right? They're scrolling, they're flipping through, they're looking at people's everyday lives, their lifestyle. Ooh, this person has a nice Gucci purse, right? They start to look at different things, right? What you need to do is you need to prompt the brain to stop scrolling and take action. You do that by giving them a call to action. You do that by writing a caption that makes them want to stop and read, right? You put in the effort to ensure that when they actually finish consuming your content, they know, let me send her a DM, right? Focus on those 3 things, and I promise you, you will start seeing very different conversions from Instagram. Now, if this is not working for you, reach out to me because I also offer several audit options, and I can usually look at your account and tell you what you're missing and give you some options for moving ahead. Now, all the content I've listed below, everything, the free course, all of it is going to be linked down below. Drop your questions, drop your comments, but of course, don't ever hesitate to reach out to me directly. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.